Have you ever set a huge goal, felt super excited about it, and then nothing? A few weeks later, that fire you felt has fizzled out, and the goal feels more like a distant dream than a real possibility. Or at least most have been there. It's frustrating, right? You see other people crushing their goals, and you wonder, what's their secret? What am I missing? Well, today, we're going to pull back the curtain and uncover the practical, no-nonsense strategies that turn ambitious dreams into tangible reality. This isn't about magic or wishful thinking. It's about a systematic approach that anyone, and I mean anyone, can use to achieve what they set out to do. So if you're ready to stop dreaming and start doing, stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll have a complete toolkit to conquer any goal you set for yourself. The first, and maybe the most crucial, step is to stop looking at your goal as one giant, terrifying mountain you have to climb. Instead, think of it as a series of small, manageable hills. You need to break your big goal down into smaller, bite-sized pieces. Let's say your goal is to write a book. That sounds massive, doesn't it? Just thinking about it can cause instant paralysis. But what if your goal for today was just to write one paragraph? Or to outline a single chapter? Suddenly, that feels doable. Each small step is a mini victory. Completing it gives you a hit of dopamine, that feel-good chemical in your brain. This creates a positive feedback loop. You complete a small task, you feel good, and that feeling motivates you to tackle the next small task. Before you know it, those small steps add up, and you've made significant progress. So take your big, scary goal and break it down into the smallest possible actions. What's the first physical thing you need to do? Start there. Now, let's talk about the power of your mind. Your imagination is one of the most powerful tools you have in your goal-achieving arsenal. Elite athletes do this all the time. It's called visualization. They don't just practice physically, they mentally rehearse their performance over and over again. They picture themselves crossing the finish line, sinking the winning shot, or sticking the perfect landing. You need to do the same with your goals. Close your eyes and genuinely imagine what it will feel like when you achieve what you want. What will you see? What will you hear? Who will be there with you? How will you feel? Make it a vivid, multi-sensory experience. Don't just do this once. Make it a daily habit. Spend 5 minutes every morning or every night living in that future reality. This does two things. First, it programs your subconscious mind to believe that this outcome is not just possible, but inevitable. Your brain starts to look for ways to make this imagined reality your actual reality. Second, it keeps your motivation sky high. When you face setbacks, and you will, you can tap back into that feeling, that vision, and remember why you started in the first place. This is the core of manifestation. It's not just wishing for something. It's aligning your thoughts, feelings, and actions with the outcome you desire. Okay, so you've broken down your goal and you're visualizing success. What's next? You need to get it out of your head and into the physical world. Write it down. I know it sounds almost as simple, but there's a kind of magic that happens when you put pen to paper. What if I told you that you are 42% more likely to achieve your goals by just writing them down? Why? Because writing forces you to clarify what you want. It transforms a fuzzy idea floating in your mind into a concrete objective. Don't just tuck it away in a notebook you never open. Put your written goals where you can see them every single day. Stick them on your bathroom mirror, your computer monitor your fridge, or the dashboard of your car. This constant visual reminder keeps your goal at the forefront of your mind. It serves as a daily check-in, a constant nudge from the universe and from yourself saying, hey, remember this. This is what we're working towards. Seeing it every day makes it real. It makes it a priority. Now, when you're writing your goals down, you can't be vague. I want to be healthier, or I want to be rich are not goals, they're wishes. They're too fuzzy, and you have no way of knowing if you've actually achieved them. You need to be specific. The more specific, the better. This is where the famous SMART framework comes into play. It's a classic for a reason. Your goals must be specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. Let's break it down. Specific, instead of get in shape, a specific goal would be I will be able to run 5 kilometers without stopping. Measurable, how will you track your progress? Lose weight is vague. Lose 10 pounds is measurable. You can step on a scale and see exactly where you are. Attainable, is your goal realistic? Setting a goal to become a millionaire in a month if you're starting from zero is likely setting yourself up for failure. It needs to stretch you, but it should be within the realm of possibility. Relevant, does this goal actually matter to you? Does it align with your values and your long-term vision for your life? If you're pursuing a goal just to impress someone else, your motivation will quickly fade. It has to be your why. And finally, time-bound, give yourself a deadline. I will lose 10 pounds by June 1st. A deadline creates a sense of urgency. It prevents procrastination. Without a deadline, someday can easily become never. Applying the SMART framework to your goals transforms them from vague desires into a concrete action plan. The final piece of the puzzle is relentless tracking. You can't just set a goal and forget about it. You need to monitor your progress. This is where so many people fall off. They do the initial work, they get excited, but they don't have a system for tracking. Tracking your progress is not about judging yourself. It's about collecting data. Think of yourself as a scientist running an experiment. Your goal is the hypothesis, and your daily actions are the experiment. You need to see what's working and what's not. You should track your progress every single day. Yes, every day. Even multiple times a day if your goal allows for it. Are you trying to drink more water? Keep a tally sheet on your desk. Trying to write that book? Track your daily word count in a spreadsheet. Want to save money? Use an app to track every single expense. This daily check-in does a few powerful things. It keeps you accountable. You can't hide from the data. It also allows you to make real-time adjustments. If you notice you've gone 3 days without working on your goal, you can ask yourself why and immediately course correct. Instead of waiting until a month has passed and you've lost all momentum. And most importantly, seeing the progress, even if it's tiny, is incredibly motivating. Watching that graph trend upwards or seeing those check marks add up gives you tangible proof that your efforts are paying off. It builds momentum, and momentum is the fuel that will carry you all the way to the finish line. So let's recap the whole process. First, you take your massive, intimidating goal and you shatter it into tiny, manageable steps. Next, you use the incredible power of your imagination to visualize your success daily, making it feel real and inevitable. Then you pull that goal from your mind into the physical world by writing it down and placing it where you can't ignore it. You make sure that goal is SMART specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound so it becomes a clear roadmap. And finally, you track your progress relentlessly. every single day to stay accountable, make adjustments, and build unstoppable momentum. This isn't a magic formula, but it's a proven one. It's a system that combines psychological principles with practical action. Your biggest dreams are not out of reach. They are waiting for you to apply the right strategy. The gap between who you are and who you want to be is bridged by your daily habits and your consistent effort. You have the power to design your life. It starts today. It starts with one small step. What will yours be? Thank you so much for watching. If you found this helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more content on how to build a better life. I'd love to hear about the goals you're working on, so drop a comment below and let's support each other. Until next time, keep taking those small steps forward. You've got this.